That's fucking awesome. Give it over to the DJ one more time. Jimmy, he's looking for something. I think he dropped his contact lens.
No, somebody left a note.
I know, I'm just kidding. I know what's going on next. I'm the host, I should know, right? Right, David? Right, David Go? Coming up next, David Go, good friend of mine. David Go! Give it up! You're unbelievable. Go!
Damn, she's eating. So I don't have any more friends.
Yeah.
I cut them off. And they swerved, the van swerved and they fell off a cliff.
No.
So I think Microsoft should change their name if they want a bigger female demographic to buy their shit to something like Macro Hard. So people don't know how to share anymore. I was on the subway reading that this pregnant lady didn't want to split custody of a 5-year-old kid with this with the kid's father, and she was apparently cheating on. He's a drug dealer, and she's apparently cheating on him with his brother, who's a cop. And just when I was about to find out who was the baby's father, she turns her cell phone away from me, and just gives me this dirty look and goes sit somewhere else on the train. People don't know how to share it. Reading your cell phone, that's why. Yeah, speaking of kids, there are 3 reasons why you would have children. 1, to keep the human race going. 2, taxes. 3, excuses. I mean, you could blame your problems on having kids. It's really easy. So if my one kid asks me, why didn't you ever play for the New York Knicks? And I would just look him in the eye and tell him, I made one mistake. All right, so back to the train. So you guys all take the subway, right? You know it's all about positioning. It's positioning to get off on that train. Some people like to stand by the door. I like to put my book bag on top of my crotch. Alright, so I'm the type of guy that hates saying goodbyes multiple times. You know when you say goodbye to somebody and then 2 minutes later she says like goodbye, and so yeah, so 1 minute you say goodbye, then another 2 minutes she says goodbye, and then it's like 5 minutes later, same shit. I hate that shit. So when my cousin keeps going to prison, I hate that shit. I have to keep telling him goodbye. Like, why won't he just fucking get life already? And saying goodbye is awkward a lot. So eventually we're gonna have sex with computers, but we're still gonna need to worry about the viruses.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's funny.
So I walked in on my now ex-girlfriend. She was having sex with another guy, and I tried to be the bigger man in the situation, but they used up all the lubricant.
That's a thinker.
I was jerking off again. So, anybody go to the thrift shop? No.
To where?
Thrift shops.
Not lately. Yeah.
All right. Well, even though I feel like items at thrift shops should be valued by the people who owned them before, if that makes any sense. For example, like a teapot that was owned by an old, lonely lady. Her family didn't want her, so she tried to stay up at night with the teapot to watch TV that filled her loneliness. The teapot goes for $10. This blazer was owned by a 60-year-old overweight man. He was obnoxious, but he had personality. He picked up chicks way younger than him in this blazer. $30. Yeah, back to the train. So, this train, man, I mean, I'm sure you've had this happen before, but like you're sitting 5 seats away from somebody and the tall hot blonde chick left, and then the French chick left. Fuck it. But yeah.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
But yeah, so somebody's like they're blasting their fucking music out loud in the fucking headphones, and it's like you're 5 seats away and you hear this shit, and like they got a fucking mean mug on their face, like they're not like they don't care, like they're daring you to say some shit, they're not even enjoying it. If you're fucking hearing that shit, I want people to like bob your head, man, fucking party out or fucking something, man, like sing that shit, even though I find that shit annoying. So yeah, how much seconds do I have left, man? 30 seconds to Mars? No?
30 seconds.
Awesome, beautiful. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end it with this. I hate politics, so I'm not gonna talk about it. And that mannequin looks crazy because it's like he has a fucking wig on his head, but he has no arms, so he can't jerk off. So, oh, there goes an arm. It's one. So, yeah, there's that. Thanks.
Yeah, Dave.